All right. Hello. It is Saturday night. We are back for yet another stream, working on this full mechanics aerial tonight. Looking forward to making some more progress on this. This guy may be doing the legs, I think, tonight, or at least starting on them. We'll see how that goes. What else tonight? We're giving away an RE100 Nightingale. We got those in stock, along with a bunch of other stuff for the restock this week. A ton of disc space stuff as well. Awesome restock, really. And we're getting ready for NIMEC this weekend. Been prepping the last couple days, so definitely be talking about that. Before I jump into the chat and say hello, though, I do have a couple quick things to mention. Number one, if you enjoy these streams, please hit that like button. Helps more people see these streams, and I think that's generally a good thing. And be giving away the RE100 Nightingale. I think I mentioned that. Oh yeah, and the one other thing, if you aren't able to make it for NEMEC tomorrow, we are doing a related sale, NEMEC 23 for free shipping on orders of $100 or more, continental US only. Ends tomorrow at the end of the day. Take advantage of that if you're not in town, and almost like you're able to pick up your order. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's probably good to get started. Thanks for the sub, Chad Ghostal. Sorry, it's been a long day. All right, I'm gonna jump in the chat and say hello, and then get back to building and all that good stuff. So what's up, Dylan Dull? Happy Saturday, and a special happy NEMEC Eve to the Mecha Warehouse team. Thank you, Dylan. Everyone, hey Nick, hope everything went well with the build day and final preparations for NEMEC. I think we're good to go, pretty much all set. There's a couple really last minute things that we're doing, but I'm feeling pretty good. What's up, Wolfpack, Mechhead Studios, the Spider Monkey? What's up, Brent Hero? It's gonna be amusing. Hope they live stream some of it. Otherwise, I'd be happy with just a host of vids. We're definitely recording a lot of video. We might get a few random live things going on at times, but we'll see. It's definitely going to be a busy day for me and the team in general, so we'll see. It's a Bellyman, Brandon Guzman, and we know it's the build on the build table tonight. It's the Full Mechanics Aerial. Brain is fried. It's a Bird Soup, Anthony. What's up? CT Gunny, Aircraft, Kilo Delta, Red Mono Eye, Matthew Russ, Jason S, Andrew Janowski. Let's see, Comic World Boss, J plus K, Nick Reeves, Studio WD, Mr. Graves, Hunter Thomas, Mad Mike, Freddie Akart, Martin Skillante, what's up? Burving, Lord Kronos, what's going on? I think I saw you post on Discord not too long ago. You're on your way up, aren't you? What's up, R. Pratt's? Lamech, good luck with NEMEC tomorrow. Wish I could make it. Wish you could make it too. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see how many last minute signups we have, because we're definitely seeing some today. Until GW's really long. That's for something else. Bert Dorito, FTL Drive, Nafa Fan, Blasphemy Builds, Tim Brockway, Weeks K, Maverick Entity, Shampy, Go Zero, JDK, whatever, from Ohio. What's going on? To the Time Sync, long time no see. Sergeant Slayer, what's up? Austin Bertolini, what's going on? Rob Sadler. Grabbed good evening. How's it built, Nick? It's going well. Let's see. Hobby Barbados, what's up? John Moorhead, Daniel Morgan, Rob Rosencrantz, Death, Dakota, Monster Trio Peter, what's up? Double Gundam Exia, Lego Yoda, ECBX, Tyler Silvers, howdy y'all. Not doing a kid tonight, been playing some Divinity Original Sin 2 because I can't afford Boulder Case 3. Phoenix Soldier, good evening, Mecha Chads, Mecha Lasses, and non-binary Mecha Lads. So Chad Ghostal, Pondering Ox, Velcro Shoe Guy, Broy, Ama, Andrew Janowski, what's up? Hey Nick, Worm 40K. Not for a long while. I played when I was in high school a little bit. What's up, Toy Mechanic? Micah, what's up? DJ Bowden. First time here, excited. Well, welcome. Vapor Chrome, what's up? Why? I'm seeing some names I don't recognize. Yep, New Hampshire now. Awesome. Well, welcome to New Hampshire. Travis Ferris, what's up? Is this the 100? It is. Box Mystery Box arrived in the mail today. Y'all really outdid yourselves. Best one yet. Thanks, Yoda. Person from the internet, what's up? Artie, what's going on? I thought there was no stream this week. I think there's a misconception with the NEMEC that we wouldn't do a stream. But I'm clearly here. So Beat had an in-person pickup today. Cool. Yesterday. Cool. thank you for that. The Vance, Big Papa Effie, Dobius, Edgar, Frost. When was that? An eternity ago? When was what? Oh, yeah, that was a while ago. I had more hair then. What's up, Llama the Creator, Metal Bear Mecha, Wyatt. I was finally able to catch a stream at the start this week. What's up, Wyatt? Smoking starting a quick HG Leo build tonight. Nice. Rebel Hop, what's up? I've done the Supreme Arc 70th there was a few years ago. Just getting back into Gunpla, working my way up to it since it's been on my backlog for years. I haven't. It's funny seeing everybody enter New Hampshire while I'm heading out soon. Packing Gunpla while watching. I think I've Gundam listen to metal. Exactly. Alright. I think I'm caught up. A little bit fried today. It was a pretty long day. Got up. Ended up going to the bank to get some cash, to have some cash in hand for people that show up and need it for the door. Hopefully we don't actually need any of it. 1, 2, and 3. And got a couple other things done at home, and then we went to the warehouse to do some last minute preparations. I made some signs and hung some signs, got the seminar area finished up and ready to go. And that was mainly it. It's supposed to be a build day. We had a few people stop by. Nobody really hung out for super long, but it was still totally worth it because we needed the time to get ready for the event tomorrow. What's up, Hargo Wong? I think we'll get the RGIP on August, September, or we'll be lucky to get it in October. Yeah, that's hard. Everything's so weird right now. It could show up on time, or it could be way behind. I mean, you never know. It's like Belly Man, just finished the Justice Gun bar from you. Awesome. How was it? 100 from you guys last week, but haven't built it yet. Looks like an awesome kit. Awesome. What's up, Tack? Wait, are door tickets a thing? I thought it was just online pre-orders. We're trying to do that. I always assume somebody's gonna not understand how it's supposed to work. And there's people that have said that they're coming that haven't paid yet. I'm assuming most of those people can pay in the line on their phone. But I'm trying to do everything I can to make things go as smoothly as possible. So, small amount of cash for that. No cash for orders or anything, but just for entrance tickets. Should come by today, but I had to finish the last bit of my piece for the competition tomorrow. No worries. I love those Motor Show. Motor Show's pretty cool. Can't wait for y'all to get a restock of decals. Which decals are you looking for? G Justice and Fear 2.0. I think that's awesome. It's amazing. Got posted. Got post like the Green Goblin. Cool. It's a Massive Attack. I'm actually in New Hampshire right now. Awesome. You coming tomorrow, Velcro Shoe Guy? I just built this today. Definitely my favorite kit so far. Panel line, it made it look so good. Is that the full mechanics? It is. Wish I was there. Would have loved to build it again earlier today instead of building a kayak rack for the folks this morning. No worries. Side by side the HG RE100. I'm a bit disappointed the rear thrust shell bit is shorter on the RE100. I'm surprised they fit both of them in boxes that are so similar in size. You'd think that the RE100 box should be like twice as big. Here to cut some time. Got my Wing Gun Zero order today from y'all. I'm excited to build it. Awesome. What's up, Sidon? But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. All the stuff that's going on. Should be a really fun event, and I'm just as much looking forward to it being done and having my workload go back to just like 110% instead of 200 or whatever. Except for the new RGIP on. Yeah, I can't wait for those to come in. The RA was made before the HG, and apparently the HG development team took feedback and decided to try and correct everything, if I recall. Interesting. There's a lot today, so doing some brain fog, building like Nick. I feel like I've been not sleeping enough or something too the last few weeks. I gotta figure out how to rectify that before late September. I can't attend any Mac location issue. Big sad, it's a bummer. My first RG today, it's a pretty interesting build, awesome. Howdy from Arizona, what's up, Depeche? Gloss coating my HD Rose, getting it ready for my paneling on water slash, nice. This the full mechanics pretty good. It's very, very good. Around 100 Gale just seems cool for the sheer size of it. It's gotta be one of the larger 100 kits that exist, I think. Because the HD's huge. Don't know, I thought it was Monday, so I guess it being tomorrow changes things. We went to see the Betty and Barney Hill site and stayed the day. Oh, interesting. By the way, Nick, did you see Bartus Rex Plastic Safe Enamel Liners video? I hope to get some of it soon. It seems like a game changer for straight builders. I haven't seen it. You guys would expand your airbrush selection. The little bit of airbrush stuff we've tried carrying has had very limited interest. I'd like to carry more. Seems like must be some nuance to sourcing some of the airbrush stuff, because there's definitely certain things we can't get at competitive prices with the distributors we have now, so we have to figure out where to get them from, and our current performance on those products doesn't really indicate that we should expend the effort yet, but to figure that out at some point. Have to be able to come, but the drive from Georgia right now, without gas prices are too expensive. So unrealistic odds that I win the Gale, I'd probably do a custom. Best gun design's even better than Barber does. Mission FM Arrow last night, one plays the trigger hand is garbage. Interesting. First ever HG was the Nightingale. Just I've been desiring to build the R100. It's always just been so expensive. Those big kits are definitely expensive. Can't wait to get my toll road bill for this trip. I feel like I was on them forever. Yeah, it's never fun. Where were you coming from again? Carrying it himself instead of going. If he was recurring it himself instead of going straight, I would say you should stock it. Penelope being my third kid ever, Gale was the least I was always wanted, just didn't have enough for it, to be honest. Missouri, gotcha. We're to figure out who's got the longest trip. We had somebody stop in Friday that's up for the event that flew in from Tennessee. I know there's some tickets purchased from Florida to run some miles. Yeah, like my build so far, Nick, it's great. So it is that I'm in Lincoln, so I wonder how far away the warehouse is. I don't know where Lincoln, New Hampshire is, honestly. Which could mean you're not that far, because I don't really know a lot of the cities and towns on the northern or western sides, and some of those might not be that far away. What's up, Taser, Tazo1? Zuki, good evening. Nick, how goes the build? Good so far? I think it's about an hour and a half with normal traffic. It's not horrible. Bulky kits are my favorite. Looking to get the biggest and bulkiest kits, like the full armors and stuff like Alex and the Chobum. What's up, Heathcliff? A closer 50 minutes if you get lucky. Yeah, it probably depends. Which direction is it? Traffic going north seemed a little on the heavy side when we were heading up for the build day and stuff. Apparently there's like some sort of convention or something in the area this weekend. Straight south. When's the giveaway? We draw multiple times throughout the night. We'll probably do the first one in, I don't know, 15-20 minutes maybe. And depending on people's luck, we'll either give it away then or we'll draw again later in the stream. Hours away from any mech. Definitely Forest Ghost. How are you? You ready for tomorrow? I like Mr. Weathering Collar for panel line. It's oil based and good for weathering too. I personally just use the Vallejo washes that I have. Do you have any RE100 kits? It's pretty rare. They're getting printed again. We got the Digi in stock too. I don't know if any of those lasted. I know the RE100 was still in stock as of a few hours ago when I looked. I didn't look at the Digi though. Is FM build or detailed with silver build? Is it like an HG? Is it sized like an MG? It's like the MG sized, MG detail. And the construction really isn't that far from an MG. It's not really like its own inner frame like most MGs, which is probably the only real difference in that an MG you could build just the frame and not put any armor on it. And you couldn't do that for this kit. But other than that, it's really similar. Basic fine tip markers for panel lining. Looks pretty good to me. Tip Nike. There's a few left. Oh, interesting. And there's like MG, but little bigger pieces and no cockpit. I guess there is no cockpit in this build, is there? I didn't really think about that, but that's true. Just 93 south, I'd hit Concord. Yeah, if you're heading south, you'll probably be fine getting there. I'm worried about people going north, but it might be better Sunday than it was today. I have a feeling traffic going south after the event will be rough, as people who went up north for the weekend might be heading back home. Cruise modeling contest me locally. The IPMS in my area looks down on anything that isn't real world. It's a lot of work, but you could consider just trying to reach out to them and working with them, because some groups have had a lot of luck converting them, or at least getting their local IPMS chapter to be open to it. It just takes some time. 100 line is only discontinued making new ones. Even old kits get reissued, much like the RX-78 1.5. Very true. Fun the RG Nightingale. Have fun with that. Sorry, I'm late, guys. Stayed home to take care of sick family. Now I'm going to build. What's up, Thomas? Are you the CEO of Mecha? I guess, like, kinda. We don't have a CEO because of the business structure, but I am the owner and doer of all things that I've been able to find someone to do for me. 93 is usually pretty clear. Just a lack of people in the Northwest. Which Taco Bell do you stock up for tomorrow? Probably no Taco Bell tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to eat, honestly. Kate and I were talking on the whole ride home about plans for tomorrow, and we're probably not even... I mean, maybe she'll get lucky and get time to eat, but I feel like my day's so packed. And usually when I go on the road for these things, I don't get to eat, so it seems it's going to be the same kind of deal here. Especially where I can't just like disappear where I'm running the event. It's the Mecha Warehouse King, because the eventual Emperor Plastic Crack, praise be to the Plumouth Throne. I should try to carry some PBNI kits to people that missed the pre-order. So Billy, we actually have a video on the channel. I think it's probably our most popular video ever. where we talk about why we don't. With the advent of USP Bandai, that's where we'd have to get them. We'd have to mark them up so much in order to do it. It just feels dirty to essentially make it harder for people to get them. Now that P Bandai is not maxing out as often, and it's not so much that they sell out instantaneously like they were, say, a year ago, that particular concern is going away. But I think we have to have a lot more resources to consider getting back into that again. Do you think we'll get a new PG release this year? I mean, we're getting close to the end of the year. Probably not. I think everyone. Although sometimes at the end of the year, they get announced. Getting everyone excited to hear about the inaugural NIMech. At least stay hydrated through the day. Very true. That's going to be easier. I just told Kate right before I came up to get ready for the stream that I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is being able to do this event and not having to wear a backpack and carry all my stuff for the day around with me all day. So I'll just be able to throw it in my office. It's gonna be great. You heard chat, bring Taco Bell offerings if you're attending. Good. Toadstrader and Mercurius V8 coming on Monday. Can't wait for those. Nice. Most video. This is why people hate P Bandai. Bandai cracked down or tried. We still get away with it. But nobody's supposed to sell P Bandai kits. It's only Bandai and through events only. Just might go. Be cool to see you. You don't go and bring Nick a Snickers or Baby Ruth so he doesn't fade out halfway through. Question: have you ever considered diversifying to other model stuff? Went Warhammer hunting the other day, and a Tiny Storm Plymouth was like the only thing in the state. I thought about Warhammer. You technically need a storefront in order to carry that stuff. So I've kind of been putting that off because we don't really technically have a storefront. But I could see doing that. Other models are a little bit harder in that it's like a different audience. But I could kind of see doing it. We have like the logistics capacity to, you know, carry other products. Just our mix right now is pretty big. There are a lot of different products in just the Gunpla space. Let's see, if you guys are going, definitely bring snacks and drinks for Nick. You guys destroyed some shops that were reselling P Bandai kits. Let's see. You can upload the RE100 like the one for UC kits and the FMS for the new series like Seed, IBO, or something like that. Basically, yeah, it seems like RE100 is full mechanics, but for UC. Okay, and then D7. I'll need some milk. What I probably really need is something with caffeine in it, but we'll see. Maybe adrenaline will carry me through the day. Other than when I have an opportunity to crash, I'll just be going so hard and fast all day that I won't have a chance to crash. As soon as the building's clear, though, man, I'm gonna fall asleep. What's your favorite kit? It's a tough one. There's so many good kits, man. The probably. Was that even true? I have a certain fondness for the HG Maganac because I built so many of them. But I'm not even sure if that's my favorite one. Pick up the Baja Blast tank. So we're an entry to speed build contest. I see it as a win-win. Either a win or at least I got a kit for $10. There you go. You could try and get catering for the event. I did try. I was going to try to get food trucks. I tried multiple different methods Someone mentioned a Facebook group. So I tried them. I tried a website called Roaming Hunger, I think, which is a place to try to book food trucks and such. That fell through. Neither of those worked. I tried to get the local Boy Scout troop, because sometimes Boy Scout troops will do things like that as a fundraiser. If I had more staff, I'd probably consider trying to figure out the legalities and issues of just like ordering some pizzas and reselling slices, but I don't have the staff, so very some odds of an MG aerial anytime soon, considering it took a few years for an MG Barbatos. Kind of drinks only help briefly and you crash soon after. It just gets something that's not tries to keep you going through the long term. What's up, Johnny Mecha Hand? GVM's Crossing. That's a good kid too. Food problems. Went to Lake Winnie Day in Wolfboro last night. They only had one food truck and a small trailer, so I guess it's a state problem. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's a ton. And maybe I had to directly reach out earlier, or maybe have a bigger event. I think the fact that we don't have hundreds of people signed up is part of the issue. What's up, Arrow? Because if there's other events in the summer, what food truck wants to go to the event with, 60, 70, 100 people there when they can go to one with 500 people? What are the odds someone brings you Taco Bell tomorrow? I hope really low, because I think if someone randomly brought me Taco Bell, I'd be a little concerned. I guess it wouldn't be fully random. I'm basically planning on bringing some snack bars or something. That is kind of some R&D, and this is why they aren't making too much MG this year. It's actually only one. It's always next year. It's all the old home weeks right now. This is probably also ruined your chances. That's true too. And a lot of those events are probably larger, so I know if I ran a food truck, I would want to be at the larger event. I'd rather be at the event where I have the chance of selling out my truck, or that I could be selling food all day instead of just at lunchtime and stuff. The intestinal effects of random Taco Bell is terrifying. Going August Mystery Box, super happy with it, even if I already had one kit. Great value. Glad to hear that. We definitely went hard on the value with that box. Really happy about the September box that's about to go up. They're making any new RE100 regardless. It's all reprints. Yeah, I haven't heard any new announcements for them. Happy with MGSD kits coming out. What's up, our Fig? We get a mystery box thing. You do. We'll be hopefully posting the September box in sometime next week, maybe. What's the September mystery box theme? I'm not sure if I should say. Let me think. I guess I probably can say. The September theme, I think, is going to be frame arms. The creation of F90 and Master Grade showed Bandai the obscure kits are worth the Master Grade budget. My theory, anyway, they're trying to phase it out for MG releases instead. What's up, Joe? Welcome. Little guest from every social media from Reddit is at FM Calbarn because no more MG. got done with some range time. Nice. Shattered Penelope would be cool. Let's finish the Thor mecha with the giant hammer and cape. It's so cool. Shattered Penelope or both teased the initial RE100 announcement. So if the line returns, big if, expect one or both. Okay. Oh, that's what I forgot to do is figure out what my giveaway questions were. We've got a pretty big audience right now. Let's put this on live chat. Save recording. Okay. Okay, just done with the MG Sosby for cod amazing kit. Which kit would you guys recommend I do next? Great question. Let's give him some advice. 9's own goals, some recommendations. Drop money for a woman. Shattered. This bit restock was awesome. I hope so. It nearly killed us to get it up. It was a rough restock to do right before NIMEC. Okay, we got 152 in here. Numbering. All right. Okay, so can you imagine with all those SKUs? Yeah, it was a rough check-in, and it was really rough on Patrick getting all the product listings ready. It was down on the wire. We made it happen though. Big Palooka, what's up? Show paneling decals, just put it all together. There's something to behold. Okay. So, first draw of the night. Let's put a number in the chat between 1 and 1,500. And let's answer the question. Let's start off with, are you attending NIMEC tomorrow? Just curious how many of you guys here are going to show up tomorrow. So 1 to 1,500, are you attending NIMEC tomorrow? One number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win. Your number and the answer have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. One number per person. I'm losing my mind. 1 to 1,500. Are you attending tomorrow? A lot of no's, but I kind of expected that. But yep, and competing, awesome. We'll hopefully have months more heads up next year if we do it again next year. And hopefully some of you people that are further away can make it happen. I wasn't watching the live, I was just watching. Was the question, are you attending NIMEC tomorrow? Low too, but was driving 8 hours total today with 2.5 hours of sleep. That's rough. Get some sleep, dude. So they're probably never going to happen for me unless they can base the murder mitten for a franchise warehouse. The murder mitten. I was going to just found I got exposed to bed bugs a few weeks back. No sightings or bites here, but I wouldn't risk anyone. I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that. Murder mitten, aka Michigan. Okay. To go anywhere. I basically live in my office and sleep under my desk. I feel your pain. So there won't be a stream, but we'll be happy to see other people having fun on the Discord. We're going to have a lot of video of the event as well. Santana's flying in tonight, so we'll have 2 videographers filming for the event, so expect a lot of a lot of videos over the next few weeks or month from the event. I think I'm from which of Mercury? Yes. 1 to 1500, and are you attending NIMEC tomorrow? Okay, C1 and C2, 9. How big has the backup prize pool become? We're currently sitting at 1 item for the backup prize pool, which reminds me, super chat and super thanks are on. Any contributions via that, any revenue from that goes directly into our backup prizes. So if we say draw a winner on this first draw for this Nightingale, we've got 1 backup prize currently. And it's been nice. We're giving away multiple kits a few times over the last month or so. As a result, it's been pretty awesome. Is that the Razor? Mine's been a lifesaver. Yep, Razor Origin. It's been great. It's had if it was an hour drive away. If you ever done a non-Gumpel model as the main prize for giveaway, like a Zoid kit or something, we have. We've given away a few Zoids, I think. And I haven't even left my city in the last 15 years, let alone the state. That'd be cool to put events like this, man. The money's stopping me. Makes sense. Hey, Mason. See you tomorrow. Awesome. Do the judges voting for the redacted challenge yet? We did. We have chosen winners. We're going to announce them at the show tomorrow. That's the video we have planned for Tuesday or Wednesday this week will be that announcement, that part of the winners announcements at the end of the show tomorrow, because it'll be easy to cut pretty quickly and buy us some time to start organizing the rest of our footage. You know what I forgot? I was even here. We did that Iron Con giveaway a month or 2 back. Ran far in my part, no worries. Maybe live stream at the event. There's no formal plans to. I could see if I get a moment or two, pop it on like an Instagram live or something like that. But it really depends on how things are going. I expect I'm going to be pretty busy. We thought about live streaming a few pieces of it, but a lot of the stuff we want to live stream is going to happen at the back of the warehouse where our Wi-Fi is a little spotty at times. And I figured that trying too hard to make the IT work there would be an issue. So we'll see. If it does happen, it'll probably be like a YouTube live or something. The Real is the coolest version of Aerial, to be honest, but the Calibarn is the pinnacle of that series. Book call time. And let's draw a number. 1 to 1500. 227. I don't see a winner. I've seen some comments that say the same, so we'll do our next draw in a little bit. Here's nippers nipping. I, the son of my people. Want to know who's a genius at Bandai? Maybe tile coding kits not undergated. I think sometimes they decide to do it to kits that already exist. And so if they weren't thinking about the need to undergate it when they made the kit originally, and that's how that happens. It's a bummer, but that's I think what happens there. To me, a lot of the metallic coating kits aren't worthwhile. Carol Barn is already available here in the US. I don't think they got it in yet though. Mine around today. Yeah, we haven't seen ours yet. I think some batches are starting to show up though, so we'll hopefully see some soon. Can't really know. It almost sounds like it a little bit though. I want all of the SPI Island coded, but I'm terrified. I just don't want inevitable nub problems. So coded, autocorrect hates me. Oh, not SPE Island coded. That makes sense. Shipping will be hell expensive. Definitely Kelly swore when you guys get them. Yeah, hopefully they're not too far out. All right, front part of the foot now. I'm gonna check my gun foot to make sure it didn't get damaged on trip up. That's probably a good idea. Nerve-wracking traveling with kits sometimes. Okay, F1 and 2, 6. Driving I feel like is either better or worse than flying, and I'm not sure that it's definitively one or the other. It's nice to not have to worry about the hassles of flying with your kits, but if you go through a particularly bumpy area or something. Okay, and then C1 and C2 for 15 and 16. Realize that I can wait for Caliban since it's so popular it'll be around more than once. Yeah, probably. There's the guy known for those. The army showed up with just a stack of Leo kits and just built them all by memory. Your feet fins can break easily while traveling. I believe it. Probably depends on how you pack. I've had really good luck traveling with kits. I take a box, usually a kit box. I'll put the kit in, and I just use tissue paper and use it to kind of pad between the arms and legs. So that way none of the appendages, limbs, etc. crash into other ones. I've had okay luck with that. I think certain kits and setups that wouldn't work as well on. The Build Arslan not going to get reprints. I really want a Gen 3 Beam Master. I think there are some build kits being reprinted later this year. I don't remember which ones exactly. I don't think Beam Master was on the list, but I wouldn't be surprised if they got reprinted at some point. Everything packed up in a foam block in its original box. Cool. That's probably like the optimum way of doing it. The tissue paper has worked well for me and is pretty easy to do. Gonna do pre-orders for the next MGSD Barbatos. Maybe we're probably gonna be announcing a new pre-order paradigm and start offering Bandai pre-orders again very soon. I'm not sure if it will be this coming week or next week, but we got some plans. About to be packing up my 150 plus kit collection move in the next week or so. Wish me luck. Good luck. It's hard enough to pack up a couple kits to travel for something, but to pack up entire collection is just a monumental task. The bubble wrap, tissue paper, and air pack to pack my comp piece for the 30-minute drive tomorrow. Yeah, that'll work. The hardest thing is that no matter what you do, there's always a risk. Metaverse kits might prompt a build, more focus on reprinting some more build kits, who knows? Very true. USPS stuff you mentioned is interesting. Sounds like a win for shippers. I think so. We'll see how it pans out. I think it's slightly slower in theory, but that cost savings is huge. And trying to keep prices for shipping down is important, I think. You know, I'm gonna build fighters. Yeah, I can just carry my pocket everywhere and it's just fine, right? I mean, they fight each other with those things pretty violently, so they must be more robust in the build universe than they are in real life. Break it down into 3 and wrap them with bubble wrap. I wrap the body, then I wrap the backpack with the weapons. They hope to make that red custom Barbatos and Metaverse poster into a kit. Take the V-fins to cardboard so I don't break them, but there's so many, and if something will end up broken. Well, again, good luck. Hopefully you have no issues. Oh, the snub's in like the worst spot. Because at the FM or HD, it's the FM. This may have a marker set. They do be purchased separately. I think they're only separate as far as I'm aware. They should do a set though. It makes sense. Compass all good. That's good. How far from the warehouse are you staying tonight? What situations would you use the gunpowder or gray sponges over the white sponges? I use the gray all the time, and the white will get you a shinier finish, I think. So if you weren't going to paint and you wanted it to look like the raw plastic, then I think the white makes more sense. If you're going to paint it though, the white's kind of unnecessary. He's ready for NIGHTINGALE tomorrow. I am Gundam Garage. You coming tomorrow? Your thoughts on the build so far compared to the HD line? I like it better. I think on the HD aerial does a build or no similar to FM. I think they're different builds, like completely. No shipping rates. I don't gotta spend $12 just to ship a set of decals. It's a buckshot. Yes, I see that. Awesome. Mecha Warehouse, not bad. This will be a shorter drive than I have. Wish I could have made it, but still working on a kit for next weekend. Awesome. Well, it's too bad you couldn't make it, but maybe next time. And I bought too much meal this trip. Packing is a pain. Are you you're the one who stopped by Friday? The giveaway ended. Not yet, Dobius. We're gonna do the second draw pretty soon, actually. Take us off this planet. Oh, okay. Guess I'm confused. You think whoever Fox is for me, I ordered a few models a couple times over the span of a year, the same perspective for me. I want to thank them. Sure. Best packing, hands down. Thank you. Take a lot of pride in how we pack our shipments. Thanks for all the music. Sounds like Guilty Gear. Vance. So if you go to pretzel.rocks, this is the what's the station called? I think it's the metal station or something. Got a lot of good music on there. So I haven't been to the warehouse yet, which is really funny because I went to Des down the road just the other day. Let's say this was packed by inserts. The stickers that give in each package. For reactive bill judging, will the judges be providing notes for those who did not rank first, second, or third? It'd be helpful to know where I could improve. So not immediately. If you shoot an email, I'd be happy to coordinate getting you some notes from the judges. And I think we've thought about maybe putting together a video that's maybe critiquing some of the builds, the ones that, you know, check the box that said they'd be okay with it. Partially a time factor. It's hard to get a bunch of us together at the same time to do something like that, but I'd be happy to get some notes from people. What's a good one-side nip that's not a god hand? Display 3.0s, the same price or cheaper. 3.0s are cheaper. Basically the same in terms of quality, or at least really close to the god hands. Just restocked yesterday as well. Nice to be able to make it, but with the flooding we've had here in the Northeast, I want to be up in the northern New Hampshire tomorrow. Still a lot of road work to be done. Yeah, I heard there's some flooding. I wonder how it's doing. I know like northern Vermont got a lot. Did northern New Hampshire get hit too? Complete notes of mine also. I think I failed most of my going Too simple, need open. Yeah, I mean, definitely if you want some feedback, shoot me an email and I'll see what I can do. Crypto knowledge just opened yesterday. It's been just too wet. I need my insurance check to come in for my car accident. Also, some extra spending money to get some better tools. I remember I packed my order, but they did an amazing job on the last two. From not gonna say where, but it was the worst. Watching is really making me hope I can get back into building. Been dealing with joint pain for a couple weeks, so building hasn't been an option lately. That sucks. I hope that resolves for you. My trip to New York was crazy last night. Interesting. Okay, let's get draw number 2 figured out here. These perfectly. The only thing I was sad about was no sticker in the box. Did they order from us? There should have been one in there. Sometimes they slip out. Sometimes people were shipper, everything already crushed. Yeah. Order got here and I forgot I ordered an empty Dom with a standing tortoise and an empty chip sniper too, so the size of the box shocked me. Okay, so second draw of the night. He has a ding and dent unleashed. I'm sorry about that. Shoot a note or put a note in next time. Maybe we can put in an extra sticker for you or something. Try to make up for that. What's up, Biken? Okay, so number from 1 to 800, and the question this time. The question for this time is: do you use any specialized tools, i.e., tools that aren't nippers, aren't sanding tools, or the basic ones, but like specialized sanding tools, fancier cutters, and scribing tools and all that kind of stuff. So 1 to 800, do you use any non-standard or advanced tools? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and your number have to be in the same comments for it to be a valid entry. Got to pen, blade instead of knife. I mean, like, there's, like, Display's got a lot of tools. They got a few that are standard ones, and then there's a bunch of, like, really specialized tools for specific purposes. I'm curious how many people use those. Okay, D10. Blow twisted. Grams for a friend, don't recommend. Dental tool for sculpting putty and green stuff. Interesting. A circular cutter with the micrometer is the best combo in painting. I bought the new parallel scribing tool. It's an interesting one. Had my hands on that. Was it Friday? I think it was Friday or Thursday. We when we set up the try it tables at the warehouse for any mech. So I got a bunch of those things, and the parallel scribing tool is one of them that we've got set up for people to try out. To get the parallel scribers, and we did. Someone needs to start a Dispay addiction group. I absolutely love Dispay products. I'm buying the products that might take me a year or so to get around to using. They have a lot of stuff that makes some cool tools. There's a question: do you use any specialized tools? Crap, are they sold out yet? I have no idea, actually. They should hopefully not be sold out. We ordered a decent amount of stuff to try to have good numbers, especially through the weekend with the event. But I haven't looked. No, tempting me to add that parallel scriber to my cart chat / Nick. Wait till you get the Dispay Death Sucker that was on order research. The Glutton or whatever it's called. Thanks for the sub, Vance Payne. Do you know the redacted contest in the future based on the entries and experience of this one? Yeah, we definitely would. Not sure when it will be. I need to recover from both redacted and AnyMech, I think. But we'll hopefully set up another online contest in the next few months, maybe. I guess I'd probably look for it like early next year. Maybe I gotta get through the new baby arriving and all that stuff. Something out of YouTube. Cool, no problem. Tempted to get the new circular cutter. I have the old one, it's good, but the only thing I don't like is the inaccurate size, radius, diameter adjustment, and that it is hard to center the cut. Congratulations. Thanks, Comic World Boss. Use the gun primer Grita for trying to open up already present panel lines and kits with something to do. New straight ones on stuff is tempting. I think the Grita can be used to create new lines as well. That's the tool that Louis Plamo LAB will be showcasing and using during the seminar tomorrow morning for the scribing portion of the Scribing and Scratch Building seminar. And I'm pretty sure he creates some new lines in it, so doing a contest would depend on what is going on during it. So on the Dispay nippers, are they any good? Yeah, they're great. The Dispay 3.0s and the God Hand Ultimate nippers are very close in quality. The God Hand might have a very slight edge, but it's minuscule, especially compared to the difference in price. Like, I don't not recommend the God Hands, but there's definitely a difference in the price. Let's see, a 30-minute mission kit contest, maybe 60-minute missions, or contest require use of 2 or more 30-minute missions kits. Now I'm even more tempted. Yeah, I mean, they're totally worth it. If I were on the market for a new pair of nippers today, I'd probably buy a Dispay 3.0s just because of that difference in price. God Hand's product quality is well earned, but their high-end tools are luxuries far more than necessities, right? Like, to me, the ultimate nippers are like the Lexus, and the disc bay is the Toyota. They're basically the same under the hood. You're mostly paying for the brand. There might be a few things that are better in the Lexus than the Toyota, but most of us won't notice. We tried the Display STX, I have not yet. The Gun Primer Grita, it's pretty cool. Definitely need to get better at using it. Taking a little bit too much off of that piece. For 3.0 nippers when they first came out, and I have not picked up another set of nippers since, besides the cheap ones that do the initial cut. What is the Grita supposed to be used for? Panel lining. I mean, scribing new or improving already scribed panel lines. Give edge retention to God Hand on display nippers. 1000% can't go wrong on either. They sent me a free set of decals of my first order, but the kit, therefore, is the RG Fukuoka Sasabe. No one said the nailed it. I'm shocked. That's a super specialized tool. Okay, I'm gonna call time. So panel lines really are too shallow, especially in older kits. Okay. 1/800, 711. I don't see a 7-Eleven, but I also don't think I can scroll back far enough in the chat. Go get slushies, y'all. Does anyone else see one? I can download the full chat log and dig through it, but I might not bother if no one has 7-Eleven. Just weird how in some kits like the Origin Zaku there's more detail, but at the same time some of them feel less deep than on older kits. Has up on the website, has which up on the website? The dust brush or something else? I don't think anyone has it. Is it 710? Whoops. But you wish you typoed 7-Eleven. You start watching Build Fighters. What's up with the old man just randomly showing up at a kid's school like it's no big deal. Spec interchangeable tip paintbrush. Ah, gotcha. Those look interesting. My only complaint about those, without having actually tried them yet, is that there's like 2 or 3 different handles that for like the fine tip brushes. There's another one for the broad brushes or something, and it seems like they should have had one handle that could have handled all the brushes. Maybe there's a reason why they couldn't, but it seems like the kind of thing that would have been nice. Son's position because he is the best character. But the Zeta for Kai have not yet. Tips last forever and the handles are all the same, just offer different colors. I don't know that they are though. I think there's different handles for different sizes. They were common first for Kai. I wasn't ready for the 100+ decals. Multicolor handles are a different product. Yeah, it kind of sounds that way. I mean, Patrick put the listings together and was looking at them, and Kate did a lot of research on them too, and they both were saying that they're different handles. Each handle comes with different size tips depending on the color you choose, but the fit all the tip. Oh, interesting. Maybe they're advertised as exclusive, but they aren't really. That seems dumb if that's how they advertise them, though. Gathering supplies right now to make my HGC Nightingale in Quattropaccino colors. The idea of using MG Kyakushiki decals, that'd be interesting. Every size tip too, and they use them all on the same handle. That's lame then. They should market them as being interchangeable. I feel like they sometimes shoot themselves in the foot with how they name and list their products. I mean, these feet are taking forever. Nick there and China coming, just par for the course. Sometimes it's also not clear in the boxes sometimes because of the language barrier. I don't know why they did that, but they'll take the same set of tip options. The guy, what was the winning number? 7-11. At least you'll be able to get closer to finishing compared to me building the cheap perfectibility at the moment. Starting over already. We already drew first and second draws, no winners as far as we know. We're going to attempt again shortly. Started buying brushes, so I brought the display ones that solved my issue. How do you get in contact with the winner? The winner contacts us. On the opening RG Sosby after Himoxing Thoros is gonna feel weird. Oh, shoot. Got carried away. How someone go about contacting you if they win? We give instructions when we have a winning draw. That would bring back B Club. I don't think so. Looking forward to AC6, but part of me just wants to play $60 for a game that I might not play for a long time compared to other stuff on my PC. Off without breaking it. There we go. B Club was a precursor to PBI Nights, so I don't know why they would have both around. I don't know, some sort of marketing gimmick if they were to do it, I guess. Let's see. You're on the fence when it comes to AC6. We're at Black Friday. It's about 3 months away. Does anyone airbrush their gunpla before cutting each piece off a tree? How does it work for you? I'm thinking of trying it this way. I don't. The problem is the nubs. Should I make it tomorrow? I'd love to meet others in the community. Kind of bummed. Any chances any Mech merch to buy just to help support Supersaurus Rex? There is. There's a T-shirt and the bag that we're using for the goodie bag. Both are available. If you search any Mech on the website, they should pop up. Question regarding any Mech registration. If I was able to print the page of the PDF for the entry, but the printer couldn't do page 1, could I fill out page 1 at the end before noon? Absolutely. We got some printed out ready for people. We assume some people won't have it pre-filled. Pre-filling is great, and will speed things up for you, save you some time and headache in the morning, but we can definitely do that. It has its photo etch, game strong. Any updates with MadWorks? Correct me if I'm wrong. I bet I remember there may be some issues with them. We've had some challenges with them. We think we've got a better way of getting it now. So we're hopefully the next month or two we'll see some MadWorks stuff. Does this seem right to everybody else? The foot doesn't seem to sit flat. Is that supposed to be that way? It feels wrong. Hold it close to the camera. So if I get something that's straight, like the razor here, front toe bends and you have it up. Looks about to me. Guess it doesn't bend. Yeah, no, I can't get any lower. Trying to figure out if I messed it up. You built it backwards, actually. Oh, I see about backwards. That ankle armor mount has to be towards the front. I got it. Just an FYI for those who haven't tried the gun power stuff, especially the glass file, is incredible. Yeah, I think that's it. Chris does a very good job here. There we go. That's much better. Oh no, I forgot about the stream. Well, at least you made it now. Now for Nick to drop the part on the floor, or me to find it for him. Actually, I'm probably going to take that part apart if I get this apart. I've got this little split in my thumb. I don't know if it's from opening packaging or moving tables around and stuff over the last day or so getting ready for the event, but it hurts so much. Parts fly across the room while snipping. That definitely happens. All right. That's better. Okay, if we get MG, which y'all think we're getting first? Probably the aerial if it was going to happen, but I think it'd be a long way out. That's the reason I got a display parts separator. I've got a Bandai one, but it's up in the attic, I think. How's the temperature in the warehouse? Just curious if I need to bring a hoodie. We're running the AC for sure, because unless it's cold out, I guess. And after the attic is forever out. We got the studio in the attic. It's all good. How's the temperature in the warehouse? Just curious if I need to bring a hoodie. So we're running the AC. I think it was set to like 68 today. Spit a blood nick is just for corn, much like I did this morning with the packaging for the kayak rack. So it'll be cool. Hopefully not super cold. If you're the kind of person that tends to get cold easily, a hoodie might not be a horrible idea to pack in the car or something just in case. But it's not going to be freezing. I missed the giveaway. I'm at work, so I can't watch actively. Nope, not yet. We've done 2 draws. No winner yet. 3rd draw is going to happen momentarily. What was I just going to say? So I have a rack of Mecha Warehouse hoodies for sale at the event now. That'd be great. If I could, then I'd turn the temperature way down. I might make up for the cost of the AC. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to do the next draw. I did CFM. She was temp here. It's 98. Felt like 107. I mean, it's relatively warm out. Although today was a decent day out, I think. So, but 68 in the warehouse with the AC running. That's like what it was set to. So, I was comfortable in shorts and a t-shirt all day for the part of the day I was at the warehouse. Okay. I got an arrow from you guys, but where the leg attachment to the waist are a little weird. The leg feels a bit too long. You have the pegs on backwards. Noted. Okay, so we're gonna, let's see, what's my question actually? You know, workplace, we got 74 temp. I mean, we haven't been running the AC the last week or so at the warehouse. It hasn't been horrible. But I know with a bunch of people in there, it'll probably get warmer. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find a question from my list of questions. Let's see this one. Okay, so we're going to do a number from 1 to 350, and what was the most recent kit you purchased? 1 to 350, what was the most recent kit you purchased? Or one number per person, do not delete or change your number. We only ship US addresses, and you must be present to win. And your answer to the question and the number to be the same. Comment for it to be a valid entry. 1 to 350, what's the most recent kit you purchased? See, Demi Barding. I grabbed a Demi Barding and was the Heinrich Sturm. I grabbed a couple off the Ding and Dent cart today. Almost done with the Witch for Mercury HG collection. C1 to 14. 3 more now to finish Switch Mercury kits, including P Bandai. So I'm not doing any of the P Bandai versions. I think I basically need Short Set, Calibarn, and Volpanova maybe? Which makes funny noises on some parts. Yeah, it pretty much does. We all have the Calibarn in stock. I'm gonna get it and make it black and purple. Be a cool color scheme. Gun Volva, that's the one. That's the one. I mentioned I'm tired today. Okay, so feet are done. So upper leg now. Right leg and left leg are separate. They're each like a page, jeez. Okay. Alright, Elfrith Juice, since I missed the pre-order, coming early September, I believe. Whole magazine on the Gun Volva's beam rifle thing is disappointing. I haven't seen that yet. What's going on with that? The logistics I'm sure you've been up to, you're entitled. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. Oh, I think somebody asked about the hiring thing. So we do have someone new starting in the warehouse on Monday. Looking for a purchasing assistant still. Working through that process. Taken. Does it matter if two people have the same numbers? If we draw a number and there's more than one winner with the same number, then we flip a coin, the Discord challenge coin, to determine the winner, or use some other random method if it's more than two people. Really, the most interesting thing for me at P Banner is the Luca merch. Glad to see Zizi get some love. We deconflict. My wife got me the beefy Psycho Zaku for an anniversary gift. Nice. Which message came first? Nope, it's not. It's random, based on the coin toss. So I've been doing it for well over a year now. I mean, this is stream 160, right? So we actually probably missed it. We've basically done three years of streams recently. We crossed that threshold. I don't think I was paying attention to when it happened. spent on Tails. Dang, that's a lot of streams. It is a lot of streams. Yeah, we're early season 4 at this point, right? Kind of amazing to think we've been doing it for a while. You're probably busy with the Liger or PTSD from the Liger. We had a customer this past February. Well, thank you. Appreciate all our customers, whether they've been with us since the Attic days or, you know, joined up this year. Okay, time has been called. 1 to 350. Number 68. Can't wait for the season 4 beach episode. The only 68s I see, I think, is in reference to the temperature at the warehouse. 68, almost nice. I don't think that was me. I can't remember. Let you guys confirm, but I don't think that there was a 68. D8, D13. Okay, we got one more draw attempt then if there's no winners. It felt like the stream just started. Yeah, these things fly by. I definitely enjoy myself on these streams. Okay. So this is their this goes in like that. Okay, F310. Nick, you need to go get your rest. I definitely do. We're gonna come to MonoCon this year. No, I haven't even heard of MonoCon. Stream's the only highlight of my weekend since I started showing up last year. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. Time flies when you do what you love. Absolutely. Appreciate taking the time for us even such a busy week, Nick. No problem. I enjoy these streams. Events is hard, mate. It definitely is. I forgot I haven't run anything, you know, anywhere close to this size probably ever, but any of the other things that I've run, it's been a while since I've run a decent size event. It's definitely a test of Management and logistics skills. How many people you're expecting? As of now, I think we've had some ticket sales during the event or during the stream here. So I want to look real quick. We are up to 67 pre-registrations. I know we've got, between judges and staff, probably another dozen people. And there's some other people that haven't registered yet or I've invited that weren't on the registration list and such that haven't arrived yet or haven't registered. So we're probably going to have 80 people in the room at least. The winner is in his next round, then the stream, get your roster tomorrow and add the prize next week's stream. Okay, let's see. A2. What would you recommend for a one arm with a sharp profile? I mean, like an angular and slim, not like round and thick. 100. I want to say something like Blitz is kind of sharp, right? There'll be a video of the event that we can watch for us that couldn't come. Absolutely. We've got Santana and Ethan will both be filming all day. We're going to try to capture as much as we can. So I expect there'll be a bunch of different videos. We'll probably have like a vlog. We might have a video covering the seminar. We might have, you know, other videos covering specific portions and stuff. It'll depend on what the footage looks like when we get it all together. Blitz, yeah, I think Blitz is relatively sharp. Some of the ashtrays are kind of sharp and pointy. Glad I made the stream. Glad you made it too. I've ever done so far as the XC2 siren code. I'll already put a stab warning on the box. I've built MGs in a few years. I've only been building HGs and RGs lately, and I've worked on the MG, working on an MG right now. Head and the upper torso had so many parts compared to an average HG. It's a Zeta Verka. Well, Verka are especially crazy. Booger Penta are quite pointy. Nearly gave my finger blisters. Shanks Tiger and Dragon are both pointy. Zeta's pointy. Dynamez, especially when spelled with a Z. Could do double Zeta. I was looking at the RE Rezel. I'm addicted to applesauce. Can't eat applesauce, hate the texture, love the flavor. Interesting. I don't mind applesauce. Depends on the type of applesauce, though, because there's definitely different like grades or versions, right? That kids can crack if you panel in without a clear coat. Is that a real thing or urban legend? I'm mostly worried about using the fine tip Gundam markers on G-Witch kits. The Gundam marker should be fine. It's the enamel, like the Tamiya panel line accent, that will do it. The enamels can make the plastic brittle. Definitely different types of applesauce. Good old master grade applesauce. The MG applesauce with the MG spoon. Gonna mark won't damage ABS, so if it has an ABS frame, you may want the panel line before assembly to avoid anything seeping through to the frame. I haven't heard of that before. That's interesting. If you make applesauce at home with a cheese grater, you get a chunkier texture. Definitely prefer a smoother applesauce texture, I think. I think it's like orange juice, right? The pulp, no pulp question. Maybe that should be the final drawing question. Do you like your orange juice with or without pulp? Asking the important questions of our time. Whereas I'll sit and made out of 2. By the way, a lot of those texture opinion things are a side of autism, so the more you know. Oh, interesting. Like a specific answer is correlated with that, or just having a strong opinion on it? How much you know is really interesting. Being unable to deal with some textures is one of the things that got me diagnosed. Interesting. someone is setting off fireworks near the hotel. They just, you know, so excited about NIMAC this weekend. From a blood sausage texture, it's because of the way someone emphasized how it's made as I was eating. I just won't touch anyone. Old homemade fireworks, that's true. Old home days and old weeks and that kind of stuff. How long has your gray bouncers lasted you? I think I'm overusing it, but I've used this for a whole bunch of kits. It's pretty beat up though. I probably should use a new one. Okay. Nick, do you know if the warehouse will get some more Display Chrome soon? I think so. I think we're about to order a round of Display Paint soon. Otherwise, we get clogged over time. It definitely does. You need to clean it out every once in a while. Take the brush to it. I find that if it's dirty enough, I can rub my thumb along it and sometimes get stuff out of it. I really probably should like wash it under a faucet or something. How many kids do people get sanding sponges to last? Not that high, I don't think. Okay. Final draw of the night. We're going to do a number from 1 to 65. And like I was jokingly was talking about, let's ask the question, do you like your orange juice with or without pulp? We'll end on a nice, serious, important question. Well, not getting super claw. So 1 to 165, do you like your orange juice with or without pulp? One number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win. Your answer to the question of the number has to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. And 1 to 165. Pulp or no pulp in your orange juice? Asking only the important questions tonight. I see a lot of people with my number. Dueling rules activated. Doesn't beat the soup question from a few streams back. That's true. Pulp's a scam to make the orange juice companies too lazy to use filters made up. Is that the true Pulp Fiction? I felt that one, Nick. Why? luck with the event tomorrow, Nick. It'll be great. Thanks, Craig. Sir John Travolta meme. Clear coat spray do you recommend? I use the Vallejo Mecha clear coat through my airbrush, because I airbrush and I like acrylics because I don't want to spray nasty chemicals in the air with kids in the house. But there might be better options for you out there. All right. So we got the feet done, the thigh, working on the knee for the right leg right now. Out there with any mech. And we all get some great advice. Taking the fun out of parenting. Okay, I recommend Vallejo. Call time here in a moment. Someone needs a report in the Discord who wins the redacted competition tomorrow. And these guy notes and Mr. Color, and I can't go back to Vallejo. Is there pulp in that glass? All right, I'm gonna call time. Let's hope we have a winner. 1 to 165. 131. Paul make the glass half full or half empty? No winners. I don't see one. Okay, I'm gonna pick another number then in the same range. Number 36. Looks like we got two. Buster 0988 and Travis Ferris. So Buster and Travis, I need one of you to call heads or tails, or both of you, whoever I see first. Heads or tails of the Discord coin. I'll toss the coin. Try not to hurt my thumb in the process. See a heads from Buster. Okay, so if it comes up heads, it's Buster because he called heads first. If it comes up tails, it's Travis. Congrats, Travis. All right. We're gonna flip this coin. Ready? Am I going insane, or is it 1 to 65? It's 1 to 165. Maybe the 1 trailed off. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it was tails. Congratulations, Travis. Congratulations, Travis. So Travis, send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll send that out as soon as we can. So 4 in a row for tails. Yeah, it seems like a lot. So, yeah, congrats. I already explained how to do this. My brain is apparently fried. I need to go to bed because I need my brain tomorrow. Congrats, Travis. Hope everyone going to NMEC has a great day tomorrow. See y'all next week. See you later, Austin. Congratulations, Travis. And thank you all for hanging out tonight. Hope you guys had a good time. I certainly did. Don't forget NIMEC23 for free shipping on orders of $100 or more for the continental US only. And if you are in the area, I hope to see you tomorrow at NIMEC. Trying to think of anything else to say. Thank you all for watching, and see you